Check in the description for your place to buy coins. Use the discount code GameFace for 6% off. Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 2 of my Juventus career mode. And today we're going to be playing some games, hopefully, if we can get past the friendlies and maybe even towards the end of the transfer window in this episode. And we have also got a bid for Rodriguez, the left back, going in. Hopefully we can try and sign him in this episode. Now we do have a friendly against Paderborn, who I don't really know who they are, from some random league. We are going to play a weakened team so we don't get any injuries, because that always seems to happen in the friendlies. We're going to try out some different players. I've had a couple of suggestions as well, so we're going to maybe pursue some of them depending on how much money we've got and things like that. I'm going to play him there. We've got Evra, who I am going to keep at left back. And I think I'm pretty much going to keep the rest of this team, other than a couple of changes. We're not going to have Pogba in because I don't really want to risk him, and we are going to try Morata up front. I will be simming this game because I don't really have time to play all the friendlies, and they are pretty pointless, some of them. I only played the one in the previous episode to see how we were getting along with our team. So it's a heavily weakened team that I've picked. We are against Paderborn. We should really be beating them, so we'll see how this one goes. I'm not going to skip it. That's not a good start whatsoever. Yeah, conceding in the 17th minute is not good. I might actually skip it, see whether we can get a draw from this game. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we lose or anything like that. It's just really a test of what players are good, what players are not playing particularly well for me. And I've had a sending off. Felipe Anderson has scored for me, and I have simmed it to the 90th minute, and we drew 1-1. Not the best of results, but like I say, it doesn't really matter the result that we get here. Let's sim a bit further and see whether we can try and get Rodriguez. Okay, I've received an offer for Marco Motta, and 1.7 isn't enough for my liking, so we are going to increase that to the 1.1 that the 2.1 that I've got as the value of the player. Hopefully they accept that. They probably should do, because it is his price, and it is quite a good deal, I think. So we're going to sim to this PSG game, and players found in France. Transfer offer for Marquinhos. Now, Man City want him. 28 years old, 84 overall, 21.5 million. I don't really want to get rid of him at the moment anyway, so I am going to reject this offer for them. I'm not even going to give a counter offer or anything like that, because I do want to try and keep him. Maybe I'll get rid of him in January. I'll see how he goes with me. And this guy's unhappy about the squad role I offered him. We'll give him the crucial first team play then. I thought I did that in the previous episode. Maybe I didn't, but I've done that now. He is a very good player. He goes up to like 84 overall quite quickly. So yeah, we're definitely going to try and sign him. And we're going to change the team back to a slightly stronger one against PSG, because it is a big game, this one. I'm not going to put all our big players in there. We'll just try and make it a little bit better, I think, in this game. And we are winning 1-0. Caceres has got the goal 10 minutes in. He's played right back in this game, although he can play centre-back. Marquinhos has been sent off, so we now down to 10 men. Sterling's been subbed. Morata's just scored, and it seems like it's going pretty well for us, actually, against PSG. It's not a full-strength team. Ibrahimovic is on the bench. It is now 3-0. Morata gets another goal for us. He's playing quite well, and we do win 3-0. Good result against PSG. Not that it means anything, but it's nice to get a win against a big team anyway. Okay, so I did have one suggestion in the previous episode that I should sign the player Laporte. Now, that was my friend Jack who came up with the suggestion. We're going to keep Caceres, as he can play right back and centre back for us. I'm not going to keep this guy though, and I'll see whether the other person that I want to get rid of is more. Bono I want to get rid of. He's only worth 6.5, so I am going to get rid of Bonucci, something like that. For 9 million he's worth, and then we'll probably just put in another 2 million, I think, as well. In fact, no, I'll try one and that player as well. So we'll see what we get from that, and hopefully they accept it. I don't really know whether that's going to be enough. We'll have to see what they say. And we're actually just going to quickly change the wage budget, because we don't need as much as that. Okay, so we've received 2 transfer offers. One is a loan offer, and we are going to accept that for our young striker, send him out to wherever that club is on the season loan, and the other is also a season loan as well to another club I've never heard of, but again it's one of my youngsters. I'm going to try and hopefully get up a few overalls. We do have a lot of players being loaned out, and I might recall a couple that I feel would be beneficial to the squad. Now they've decided to match the counter offer that I sent for 2.1 million, and hopefully they go and buy him. Okay, Rodriguez has accepted, and we've now managed to sign him. We've got 6 million left and just under 60 grand. Very good signing for us. I'm not too sure overall he'll be now, maybe 80. He's 80 overall. So very good signing. 21 years old, Rodriguez, and already 80 overall. It's the same as Evra, but Evra for me is only going to be my bench left back, or maybe even just my reserve left back. He's not going to be one of the players that will be involved in the team too much, I don't think. So we're going to actually put our starting 11 on the pitch now. Keelan is going to go the left side of centre back. Right back we've got Caceres still. I'm not too sure about him. We'll have to see whether he's any good. And I think that's the team I'm going to use. I'm going to quickly sort out the bench as well, ready for the game. And that is the bench I've gone with along with that team. So Pirlo on the bench, Coman also on the bench, and Dybala. And then I've got another player that I can't pronounce the name of. And yeah, that's the team I'm going to be playing with. Pogba in centre attacking mid. We'll see how that goes again. I wasn't too impressed with him in the previous episode when I did play a game. But we'll see how he goes in this one. So a big game against Napoli actually coming up in the Super Coppa, Italian version of the Community Shield. So let's get into this game and hopefully we can win our first trophy. So as you can see, I've decided to go for the green kit, something a little bit different. I do quite like the Juventus kits that they've got. The green one, and they've got a blue one, and obviously their traditional white and black colour. And hopefully we can get a win from this game. And we'll see who we've got to take the free kick. We've actually got a few different selections. Carlos Tevez looks the most promising though. Pogba also looks quite good, but we're going to go with Tevez. I'm not too good at free kicks. As you can tell, it's gone just over. Too much curl on it. Wasn't even aiming for that side of the goal, so a wasted opportunity there. Raheem Sterling down this right hand side. It's going to be our first proper opportunity. Cut back and to nobody. Carlos Tevez gets there. Tevez! Oh, it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Mike Izios to take the corner. Ball gets whipped in. Here he is. Pogba to shoot. And maybe if it was on target, it might have been alright, but it wasn't. Alright, it's a very average first half. 0-0 it is. And yeah, very poor first half. Nothing really about us there. Napoli dominated the possession. And we only were restricted to a few opportunities that weren't that good. Right, so first of all we're going to take Vidal off. And we're going to play P-Raya, something like that. We're going to play him in the midfield anyway. And we're going to also bring on Dybala as our centre forward slash centre attacking mid, whichever you want to call it. And I think that's going to be it. We might have to bring on Coman slightly later on. Felipe Anderson hasn't been involved whatsoever. I didn't even mean to change that. I wanted to change this guy here. Move him slightly further forward. Same with Raheem Sterling. Almost to that normal sort of centre attacking mid position that you have across there. And then we'll just drop these two a bit further back so we're not prone to counter attacks or anything like that. Hopefully that's going to work. And yeah, we'll see how we get on the second half. Quick 1-2. No, he didn't continue his run. That was a shame. It was going to be a nice bit of build-up play there. But sadly, it came to nothing. Raheem Sterling down his right-hand side again. Can we cut it back to anybody in the middle? Felipe Anderson! Saved by the goalkeeper. Dybala's through here. I've just moved him up into the striker position as well. And he's already through. Goal. Just 1-0. Brilliant tactical change there. I'd literally just put him into the striker position, moved Carlos Tevez further back because I felt this guy had it in him to get us the goal, and he certainly has done that. The goalkeeper doesn't really do a lot here. It is straight at him, but we've still scored, and that's the main thing. We can now maybe sit back a little bit more, or maybe even try and go for a second goal, but possession-wise it hasn't been deserved, and Carlos Tevez wins it straight back now. Could it be a second already? Yes, it is. 2-0. Straight from kickoff, we win it back. That's the more convincing goal, and Carlos Tevez has joined in now with the goals, and we've got a comfortable lead, and we should really go on to win this game with 12 minutes to go. I think we're going to make one last change now. Even though we don't need to, obviously, to try and win the game, but I think I might just decide to just preserve Pogba a little bit. So we're going to bring on Pirlo for the last 10 minutes, and hopefully he can just kind of keep the midfield nice and solid. I know he doesn't have that much stamina, so it's not going to help us pace-wise in that middle part of the pitch, but you know, I'm going to put him there anyway. Hopefully he does a good job with his passing ability. Pirlo is actually only going to be coming on for the last 5 minutes now by the looks of it. Oh, it's gone through! Buffon with the save, and it's gone out for a corner. Oh god, it's another long ball. It's gone through, and it's 2-1. They've scored in the 90th minute. Not that it's really going to affect us, because unless there's a replay, which I don't think there will be, I don't think it's a two-leg thing. I'm just going to sit our midfielders back a little bit for the last few minutes, literally the last few minutes. They probably won't have another opportunity, but you never know. It's just a bit of a safety thing. And yes, that is how it finishes. 2-1 we win, and it looks like we have won the cup, assuming that there isn't a second leg, which I don't believe there is. So good result. We've won our first trophy already. 2-1, very nice. And it would have been pretty disastrous if we'd already lost in our first final. And Atletico Bilbao have accepted that. I'm surprised, which is a good thing that they have accepted it, but I am surprised about that. I thought they would ask for a bit more. Laporte is going to be an important first team player. He's not going to be crucial just yet, because I've got better players like Chiellini to play, and we've sold somebody here actually. Transfer offer for Blanco, and it's another season loan, and we will accept that obviously again. Player sold, we've got 1.8 million from that, which is very nice. And we can hopefully try and get a few more signings. Okay, the next player I'm going to go for is De Sciglio, I've decided. I'm not too sure how much he's worth. Again, I'm really not 100% sure. I don't think I'm going to give anybody as part of this deal. In fact, I may as well give Ogbonna as part of this deal. I think that seems like the sensible idea. Yeah, I suppose so, because I've already got Cesares who can fill in the centre-back position. 2 million in there as well, and see what they say to that. Hopefully it should be about right. Thinking about it, I've also got the other option of recalling some loan players as well, if I really do feel that I need players during the season. So I've got to remember that I do have that option out there if it is needed. Laporte, he has signed. We've got him in the club. Brilliant news. They're not happy about that. They're not particularly interested in the play that we've given them. I think we're going to try 4 million and Ogbonna. We'll see what they say to that. And I've received a bid for Ogbonna. I am accepting that, 10 million. I know it's part of the De Sciglio transfer that I've got going through at the moment, but if I can get 10 million for him, and let's say we get maybe 8.5 added to the transfer budget, I can easily use that 8.5 to buy De Sciglio, I'd imagine. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal that we've got there. Yeah, we've got 8.5 as well. It's a good guess. Okay, so we are going to put in a bid for, I think, 7 million. We'll try. They have accepted it as I expected. 40 grand a week, 4 years. We're also going to put him as an important first team player, and I have bought him. There we go. The deal's gone through. And we've got enough money to get one more signing if I change the wage budget slightly. So we're going to see who we can get, and hopefully we can try and end the transfer window this episode so we can move on to some league games in the next episode. Right, I'm sensing we probably need another winger from the players I have in my club. Now that I do have, I think, an option here for wingers. There we go. First team quality. They might be a bit out of our price range. Some of them, someone like Pedro is definitely going to be out of our price range. We've received a transfer offer. They want to take my striker on loan. I'll obviously accept that because he's not going to get a game here. Alright, come on Theo Walcott. I think you're going to be mine. You're the player I'm after. I'm going to put the same offer on the table. In fact, 11 million this time. I don't think it was 10 or 11 last time. I can't remember. But we're going to go for that anyway. Hopefully we can try and get him. Yes, finally. Arsenal accepted. I'm actually really surprised about that. But fine by me, whatever, we'll try. We're going to put him as a crucial first team player, just because he's not going to join, is he, as an important one. That means he's actually going to replace the Felipe Anderson guy that I got in my team, which is a shame, I suppose. And the last thing I'm going to do, actually, is get someone on loan. Apparently you can get him on loan, again, so my friend Jack telling me this, that Bernat, I think it's pronounced Bernat, don't know, something like that. The left back, apparently you can get him on loan. Whether you can, I don't know, I've not tried it. we're going to try and get him on loan for a full season, and that means he's going to be the backup to Rodriguez. I know I've got Patrice Evra, but I am going to try and sell him, and then next year we will get another left back in. We don't really need Evra. I can't even get rid of Evra. Damn it. I forgot about that. He's recently just joined. They're accepted. Brilliant news. I'm going to accept both of them. So we've got Theo Walcott in. Now we've got Bernat. And we have pretty much completed our team. That is it for this episode as well. Just before we get to the game, which is brilliant timing really. Morata wants to play, not a chance. Just before our first league game of the season, we've made 2 brilliant signings. And our team is starting to look really good now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this, then please go hit the like button and subscribe. We really appreciate it. It only takes a second as long as you're logged in already. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching and goodbye.